And then so,
And yes, I'm so glad you brought that up.
revolution. So I'm trying to get glass eye on it here.
When we talked about the experts, I actually put out a tweet this weekend saying, like, is the anonymous part of the White House media team? Because basically, he's making the argument that how this is exactly what Lisa was just talking about. Hang on, let's let Haley take on that.
So I'm trying to tell you right what now. And the ships alone, lets you things. So still thinking about allegory a little bit, okay? And so you're still getting that, right? And you still wonder if the government, like, you know what I mean, like the reign of the government or the radical change, gives the radical byproduct and stuff like that. And I don't like to speak as a whole, as a whole social science, as a whole social science whole. But the details of things, like about telling, like you just did the same about.
They wanted Maria Ivanovich there because I'm told she cried in her testimony, and they essentially want someone who's going to be emotional to say, "I was a victim."
So like you listen to rap and there's a partisan in rap, right? So basically, you listen to rap and you're partisan in rap, right? It's like East and West, whatever it is, right? Cardinal official or something like that in Canada or something. But see, given that, okay, so you're appropriated. This is the term, you're appropriated in this culture because you're brought into this. I was a host here, it probably wasn't born in rap, you know what I mean? And it was like that, and such. And something like that, and like that. Okay, so when you're appropriated, you listen to better rap, echelons of rap. You don't listen to some of the, just the pop stuff that goes in and out and stuff. You listen to the people who talk about Bloomberg, who talk about, like, things about whatever, right, and stuff like that, because you're appropriated, and that's the best you can do. And so, given the commons of it, I mean, whether it be like Chad from Virginia or something like that, who's a producer or something like that, or you just listen to like New York-based rap and some of the higher ups of California rappers. You're just kind of like, the partisanship of it is that's it. You just kind of listen to music. These people, I don't really give an excuse because I've never been in the studio and stuff like that, and I've never sitting up there written raps and stuff like that and all that stuff. But the energy that's put into it, and if you're appropriated to it, you just have a tendency to listen to it. You didn't grow up on Tears for Fears the whole time, so the whole time of your upbringing, so you don't listen to it all the time.
Now with 25% more.
Well, on them all. Paying the car bills.
Welcome back, everyone. We've got much more than right here has been diligently reading something doing the work.
Well, it was actually the Daily Caller that flagged this, so I won't take their credit. But I have. But they flagged this saying that Fiona Hill had talked about how she thought that the Russians possibly fed Churchill disinformation,
and so we give it a segment.
Business, which would also make him susceptible.
And so let me just go pause here. Right here.
What's the big deal? The New York Times has previously raised the point that the nation will see highway.
So, I just did a little thing here. Thing here in the room here. I'm looking at this and like trying to just kind of like with my humble abode. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about the public impeachment hearing begins Wednesday, time of beginning of the week. And I'm thinking about labor statistics and stuff like that, and like, and so you started wrapping up on Wednesday. And so, what is gonna be? And on Monday, which is going leather, right? And I said, and I don't want to rap because it's kind of ridiculous to be floodgate. To floodgate, funnel a whole idea and cram it into 1 hour of like a segment of the revolution and stuff like that. And so, whether it be a public speech hearing, be like, oh, Wednesday, we're doing schedules, right? And then all that stuff, and then and with schedules, you're like thinking to yourself, oh, we know when he's gonna do this, we know when they're gonna do that, we know, and it's almost a broken record. I talk about this during the week. on Ingham show and stuff like that, and they're facing Shannon Raymond as a bro. And it's like, it's like you can only have so many gripes that are on it. You can only be acknowledged so much. Acknowledged so much to where you say, "Oh, well, the funneling is like this. Well, I didn't break it up and take it out of my pocket. I didn't know what's going on here, you know." And use in a sense, right? You know, the common ability and all, and you have to say this whole introduction before you get out what you want to say. And by the time you want to say it, you almost forgot because like you're made to say all this stuff first. And I'm like, well, I essentially put all these stuff in the emails and stuff like that, and all this stuff. And yeah, I give them I've chief complaints and stuff like that. And you know, I talk to my, you know, and whether it be like, whether it be such and such, like my isms and what I know and what I fish and how what I see and what's given, what's illuminated in my mind, with no recourse or like forgiveness on like cramming the knowledge and say, look, this is what's happening right now. To have this kind of vision is like, well, you have to kind of like you have to kind of shed light on the important things that have interest to you. So it's like, look, if I need more mental peace, I need more physical peace and stuff like that, and equilibrium, you know, and safety and stuff like that, and then that's what you need to do. What you need to do. That's what I need to do. I mean, that's what I see that I need to shed light on. And so I'm like, you know, so whether it be talking on the thing and saying, oh, the government is neutral, but you know, at the same time, you know, we're gonna quid quo pro it or whatever. I don't know what you call it, and you know, and that's what it is. That's the nature of it, and that's just the nature of it. And so it's not even anything that's out of the scope of you know, legal. So it's like a metaphysical thing here.
New information. And the other part is
so
Biden Ukraine cash for gas scandal. We've got a leading member of Congress to join us live to lay out